Very interesting about this kind of sediment is down here. There is a pond up there, like a creek, that's been there for a few hundred years. And obviously, rainwater and the pond's water has been cascading down here for quite some time. But the very interesting thing that you can see about this place is the different levels of sediment in the dirt, which is, I think, is a very cool thing. And obviously, right here, we do have a little bit of a separation line. Let me zoom out. A little bit of a separation line. Some of these rocks are a little bit eroded. And you see in deeper chasms like this could have also been where a plant had been for a while, so you never really know. But it is very interesting, especially more in tighter caverns like this. And you can see, even right here, it's amazing to me. You can see different levels of rock in here. And don't judge my shoes, please. I don't have my boots on. Couldn't find them, frankly. And so right here we have a little bit older sediment, as you can see here. And this is pretty solid. That's not a rock. You can see it all across this little cavern. And this goes down, I'd say, as far as like 4, maybe 3.5, 4 feet in some of the deeper parts right here. But in some of the deeper parts, you can actually see where there is a lot more sediment and a lot more darker rock. And something that's very interesting is that up by the pond, way up there is actually, you can see a lot of the rocks and stones are chipped away. It looks like, so imagine this rock, but like pretty much this entire part is missing and it's just smooth. It's very interesting, to me at least. And you can just see by observing it, I know I have to tie my shoe, you can see by observing it, that there are multiple different levels of the rock and sediment. And you can see some of these rocks are a little more eroded than others. And of course, some trees and stuff could have been here, like in that ditch over there. Could have been plants, all that good stuff. But what I think is very cool, is that you can see, obviously, newer dirt, then a little bit older. So this is newest, the latest dirt, if you will. We have a little bit older sediment here. And obviously we have, this is fucking rock solid. I was chipping it this one time. I barely got off a piece about this big in 25 minutes, I want to say. Obviously down here, it is mostly made up of stones. However, this sediment does look pretty old to me. And especially in deeper chasms like this one that you can see right here, this one is much deeper and much richer in the soils that are down here. Now, obviously, this thing can be filled with a little bit of water when it rains, and of course, runoff from the pond up there. But it is very interesting, and it almost looks to me like a mini Grand Canyon. That's how I like to describe it. And I think it is a very interesting little piece of this path. You can even see it here too. You can see little bits of orange, and that's sure, some of it is aided by the sun up there, but you can see a little bit more aged shit right here, and then some nice firm sediment. See a little bit of colorization right there, and down this entire little water channel. Other than that, all right, log end.